the Trevor Jackson Podcast.
So on the channel for the last year, I've been conversing about Fat Joe's lies, his actions, and things that I don't appreciate. I don't want to hinder Fat Joe from being able to provide for his family. I don't want to do nothing malicious towards Fat Joe. I don't want to speak maliciously towards him. And if we could sit down and have a conversation, I would. Because it's things that I agree with and it's things that I don't agree with. But what I do want to say is that him talking about foundational Black Americans during his interview with Math Hoffa at the time when Math Hoffa was popping like popcorn, this sparked a lot of discussion, and it made a lot of people that is foundational to this land disgruntled.
These rumors were made by radical Black racists. Let's just say that. Okay? It's a group of these guys that don't want to hear Jamaican, don't want to hear Guyanese, they don't want to hear a Black guy that ain't down with them. Right? So their job is to criticize anybody who don't look like them or who ain't Black American.
Who are these guys?
You want me to say their name? We're going to give them too much clout.
I mean,
the FBA, Foundational Black Authority, whoever the fuck these broke niggas is. I'm just keeping it a buck. And their shit is to attack everybody on Twitter. You see this nigga who run them? Like, your leader? Yo, man, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. And so they trying to change the narrative. They're not from New York.
Right.
So they telling a whole nother story. This was whoopity doop wop. Yo, bro. Far as I know, we're at Yankee Stadium right now, and it's hip hop's 50th birthday.
I didn't even play the whole clip. That was a clip from a previous episode that I did with my dog Rob at Water Guy TV. Go subscribe to his channel and check out his content. He has some dope content. But I didn't play the whole clip. And at the end of that clip, he was talking about Puerto Ricans deserve 50% of the creation of hip hop because that's how much they contributed to creating hip hop. And I said that's cap, nigga. He started calling Black people radicals. He started saying foundational Black Americans are broke niggas. He started speaking about Tariq Nasheed being the leader when Tariq Nasheed can't lead me, nigga. I'm me, nigga. At the end of the day, I know who I am. I'm up. I'm winning. I'm shining. Nigga, fuck you and Tariq Nasheed at the end of the day. He said niggas was broke. And then I heard Math Hoffa in the background laughing, calling niggas broke niggas. When I think about that, I think that Fat Joe talked too much. He has main character syndrome. And I love Jada Kiss and I like their podcast. But the nigga got main character syndrome. He can't even let people speak. And the Clips created a phenomenal project. And they gave Fat Joe a shout out because Fat Joe had some sort of group that had the Clips name in it. And they said they was inspired by what Fat Joe was doing in the group that he was a part of. And they created their name from the group of Fat Joe. So Joe was comfortable. And then he had this to say.
In the room. So it's like
it was worse for me. I had a Cuban father.
He didn't understand you at all.
On the table, he definitely looking at. Now he was telling me the plain truth. He was like, "You're not going to make it. Have you seen any Spanish guys make it in this shit? You're done." And I'm from the soil, the Bronx. And my father actually saw hip hop born. He was like, "There's no other Spanish people doing this, Papi. Like, you have no chance." And I'm in the kitchen writing on the table. But then they become my biggest fans.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Oh, what?
My father saw hip hop born. There's no other Spanish people doing this. Papi, you have no chance. But you are saying that Puerto Ricans deserve 50% of the creation of hip hop. Like I said earlier in the show about Rick Ross. Like I said earlier in the show about Barack Obama. Like I said earlier in the show about Charleston White. And I will never agree with no human being in totality. But I ain't going to counsel you. You're going to counsel yourself because you talk too much. A lot of these people, we need to be aware of their behavior and them being fuck niggas at the end of the day. In fact, Joe, he always exposed himself, man. Thank y'all for tuning in to my show, man, The Cultural Orator. This was a dope one, man. Appreciate y'all. Peace, love, plenty of abundance. Make sure you go get you some money and I'm gone. Chill.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.